Good morning, everybody. Waiting here for some confirmation. We're already ticking around here this morning.
I'm kicking around. Story of my life, dicking around.
Yeah, good morning, Adrian, John T. Good morning, everybody. The Apex.
Discount or
Oh, wow.
I'll check the email. They probably sent me an email. You know why they did that? Okay, I hinted on Twitter explaining how to pass the Apex by buying two accounts and doing opposite.
Oh, no.
So they probably that's a new offer. They just probably trying to do that now to kind of.
Well, can you send me that?
What?
Whatever you saw on Apex, they're saying buy two accounts.
So that guy Brett Simba fucking telling everybody how to beat the accounts, kind of like what Ben and this guy was doing.
Do you have that video?
If he had it on his Twitter page, I know they sent him an email like, "Yo, you can't be doing that shit."
Can you send me something? All right. Good morning, everybody. Let's get to it. Spy had a dividend this morning. Spy had a dividend this morning, and it was about 2 points. So if you add back the 2 points that people think we're down, that puts us back to highs of yesterday, more or less. So don't be fooled, and don't look at this shit thinking, "Oh my God, we're weak," and blah 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 blah. All right. All right. So we are technically flat, if not up. Actually, yeah, we're up. So that's what the first thing to notice here. All right. And then we got PMI here coming out a little bit later. I think actually, I don't know if it already came out, but I think we got it coming out a little bit later. And then remember, you got options X. You got quad witch today. The futures expire. The options expire. Everything is expired. So that makes things a lot more sort of choppy and crazy. So I think today is going to be a great day to trade ranges. There's probably going to be some pretty wide ass ranges. So see if you can scalp some things. Some interesting things I saw this morning here as far as the gap ups here were some of those China names. So if you look at the Baidu and the Baba, those things have been beaten down aggressively. Those things are gapping up this morning. If you take a look at oil was a good rotation yesterday. That XOM, maybe you get a second day out of this thing. Banks here are still gapping higher. You might see rotations, in other one of those ARC names. But that's really it. That's all I got here. Jesus, what do you got here for the morning update?
Yeah, same thing. To reiterate, expiration, a big one. Obviously, December, one of the biggest. So a lot of messiness. The flow more than likely will be really messy. We've already been seeing tons of rolling. Most of the size we're seeing out there are December positions expiring tomorrow, and they're replacing some of that. So really tough to get a gauge on any sentiment or bias out of the flow. There are if you can play the underbelly names, and I'm not necessarily talking about small micro caps, so a lot of them fit the bill. If you can play names that aren't as active with not as much open interest, you could get a better handle on the action that's coming in. And I'll give you an example, right? We could see Tesla catch $6 million worth of puts or calls today, and it means absolutely nothing. Why? Because think about all the action in December strikes we saw this year in Tesla. Those all are set to expire today. And if that fund or player wants to replace even a piece of that, that could be the order we're seeing right in front of our eyes. So it's not a directional bet. You know what I mean? And you don't know for sure if it is or not. So you got to kind of label everything in those active names as um, expiration replacement. But on the flip side, you get a name like we saw yesterday, FOUR, right? Underbelly name. No, it doesn't see action. Uh, some unusual December sweeps come in, right? And again, I'm not pointing it out because it happened to be a nice winner intraday yesterday, but I'm just trying to give you the example that name with no open interest catches some aggressive, unusual activity, and it caught some news with a nice pop and a halt yesterday. So some people made some money. So that's the difference. Now, the options are a lot less liquid. That's why we can get a better gauge on the flow, right? Not as active. So might not be ideal for those of you trading size intraday. But if you can play the equity, it's worth looking towards the underbelly, especially today with big OPEX in the works.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. I think we Ranchero here just came in here. What's going on, Ranchero?
Hey, man, what's going on?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nothing much. What are you taking a look at this morning?
We're short some Lennar
Okay.
coming into the open, so that's got currently a nice little move down. I would be looking just for a gap fill. I've got a spread on it. It's a 145, 135 spread, but it's
Okay.
a month out, so that should work out off the open. Maybe it gets more of a flush. Maybe I buy back the short and see how much we get on that. I was also looking at Netflix yesterday at towards the end of the day, and I scalped it once. It worked out pretty well, and I didn't want to take it overnight because Netflix. And I am looking for this thing for continuation. There were some sneaky call buyers in it late yesterday, so I like this Netflix. If you're frustrated in the big cap names like the Google, the Amazon, blah, 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 they're perfect rights. They're really good rights.
Yeah.
Really, really good rights.
Yeah.
I also have a Lockheed Condor, which is currently working pretty well. That's a 460, 440 Condor. I was looking for a move to the upside, which is why you played the Condors, right? Like it's freaking down. So it leaves me the opportunity to flip that if I need to on a break of 440 if this thing dumps out. So that's what I got going this morning.
Very nice, very nice. One thing I want to throw out here is the Bitcoin here. If you take a look at BTC, I mean, yesterday tried to break through the 43 area. Couldn't really do it now because of this morning. It dropped about, I want to say like 800 points or so. So we're trading around 42,200 flat here. I mean, it's been trading in a pretty big range here. You know, it hasn't been able to get back to the highs. It's anybody's guess here. I like the short more so than I like the long, but you know, the choppiness doesn't really allow you to really get some size into it. It just ticked down to about 42,100. 40 here. I think under 41,500. I want to be super fucking short. But until there, you know, you really run the risk of getting chopped around pretty aggressively here. So again, maybe play the ranges here. Playoff is talking about CVX here. Remember, we were talking about CVX and trading it yesterday. CVX hit 150 here this morning. You might get a second leg up here in oil. Just keep an eye on oil. I will be keeping an eye on it. So if you get an uptick on oil, maybe you can come back to the XOM. Maybe you can come back to the CVX and try to shoot there for a long. Other than that, keep it tight. And remember, you got OPEX. And anytime we get OPEX is problematic here for a good amount of people here. I think Jesus just posted a bunch of up movers and down movers here inside the room. And again, guys, over here you're seeing all the action from the room now. So while you're here for the hour, free for us, you can get access to what's going on in the actual room here. Roku here is minus 3%, downgraded to sell. That's interesting here because we have been watching that. It ticked up to about 107 yesterday and then traded it all back. You know, I like this for the swing short, but again, you got to buy some time and you got to really sit in this, similar to what Ranchero's doing with Lennar. I think that's how you got to play some of these things. You got to buy some time on it, in my opinion. Other than that, what do you guys got? What do you guys got? What do you guys got? Sean and Adam are talking about the trade space right now. I'm looking at options, basically. I'm looking at some options here. So I threw that tweet out there to see if some options come back. And honestly, there's some pretty good options here have came around here. So I'm exploring everything. Yeah, everything. When are you coming? You're coming on January? Yeah, you're good to go. You're good to go. Spy here dropped out just now. My daughter said that just texted me saying she got a 3.8 GPA.
Nice. Now you got to cough up so that you got to open that wallet now. She did her job.
She gonna pick a good school, bro.
She did her job. She did her part.
Man,
Now
shut
you
up.
got to do yours, Mr. Lucci.
She's already in there. She got a full ride, bro.
Oh, you got some ass.
She already in there, bro.
This guy. Good for her. You must be really proud. That's awesome.
And she's sad about getting a 3.8 though. Like she wanted a 4. Unbelievable.
What?
Unbelievable.
Perfection. Like her father.
I mean, I don't know about all that. Spy here dropping down pre-market lows.
I didn't mean the intelligence part. I meant the try to be perfect part.
Keep backpedaling, Jesus. Keep backpedaling.
Alrighty. What do you guys got? Somebody's saying I like that CMG play, LRCX. Apple here. Guys, pre-market activity on some of these techs, you'll always see program activity up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't read into it too much here. Spy here just kind of gutted out, though. Kind of interesting. Illiquid kind of situations here. Aquaman in the room here saying quite a large number of downgrades, more so than recently. I mean, shit. What are you going to do? Tell your customers to pull some shit off? I don't know. I don't know. ENPH. Where's that ENPH? I remember it had that gap up and then friggin' ran yesterday. Where is that thing? 120. It hit 125 this morning.
I upgraded this morning.
Wow. Can you imagine? That's after flushing everybody out. Pins and Snapchat still kind of doing their thing. Snapchat is around $17 here, still at around the highs from yesterday. And remember, Goldman is on a monumental 40-point run. 40-point run in 2 motherfucking days.
Yep.
I mean, everything in my soul is trying to tell me to short this thing, and I don't know. Again, you got to do it like Ranchero, meaning, buy some time. Buy some time on those options if you're going to do it. Avgo here, update on the Avgo here, trading back down to about $1,000. I know a lot of people have been trading this thing and wanting to trade this thing. Pre-market here, trading lower than yesterday. So, Ranchero, what do you think about your Avgo here?
Sorry. I'm still long the this week's 1200s. I still have them as the lotto. I sold half, so they're gonna go out worthless.
Care. Yeah,
I'm good.
You don't care.
I'm good.
You don't care.
If for whatever reason, if it goes on a crazy run and I get paid, awesome. Otherwise, I don't care.
Oh, I thought they were. You rolled into this week's. I thought you rolled into Jan's again. That's what.
No. I started in January. Those 990s were awesome. I came. I covered those, and then I bought the this week's 1130s. I sold those, and then I took a part of the profit, and I went out and I bought 250 of this week's 1200s. I sold half of them. I paid 35 cents. I sold half of them at $1.20, and I decided to just hold the other 125 for shits and giggles.
Gotcha. So after today, you have no more exposure. I didn't realize that.
That is correct.
Gotcha.
All right. Off the open here, just running around a couple of names here. That Boeing here hit fresh highs. I mean, again, this is another name that I want to short the piss out of. That probably not going to get anywhere.
Did you
And
see the
everybody who
note I posted this morning on that Boeing?
no, what did you get? What'd you got?
Oh God, analysts looking for 30% more upside.
$300. They're looking for $300 on this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Believable.
Okay. And then anybody who was trading that Apple this morning, or was looking at it pre-market, and you see the pre-market activity down, they retraced it all back. So again, when you see these pre-market programs, don't allow yourself to get too biased here. John Smith is saying 270 target for now, but ultimate is 310. I don't disagree at all. Take a look at Nvidia here, 485. You might see a sneak move on this Nvidia here because again, this thing really hasn't participated in the rally. I mean, shit. Let's be real here. This thing has been quite impressive prior to the rally anyway. So, but keep an eye on this thing and then see if you get any flow on those 90s, which would be what? Let's see what they cost. Let's see what they cost. They cost about $1.80. Remember, today's Friday here too. All right, today's Friday, so take it easy here, and maybe we get some zero DTE fucking action here. BTC still kind of trading 42,100 here, still kind of floating down too. Makes me want to short it, but I'm not in yet. I'm just going to wait this out here. All right, let me know what Vernon is saying. I told you guys BA 300 price target last week. I told you guys. Don't ever say I told you so in here. That's your first warning here, Vernon. You say it again, and that is a ban for the day. Tesla. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla 249 here. I mean, again, all over the place here. That Avgo came back to 1110 here. No surprise. JPM at highs. APM at highs. MasterCard is very interesting. Take a look at the last couple of days on MasterCard. Very, very interesting here. To me, signs of a reversal. But again, would you short it? Meh. Jesus, was there any notes out on credit card companies here?
I think there was something. I don't remember. We were asking around yesterday. There was something I saw. I didn't think it was anything material, but I don't know. You had a few of these down. Some of the insurance names were down yesterday, like this, but we couldn't pinpoint what news was out there. We didn't look too hard, to be honest, but no one knew off the top of their head.
All righty.
Let me see. Is it on here? I'll tell you right now. UK payments regulator proposes cross-border fee caps for MasterCard Visa.
I don't know what that means.
That's what it was.
Who's on that NVIDIA? We called out, I think it was $1.80 on the option. It's trading about $2.20 right now. Take a look at this one. You can see the option right here on your screen. Again, it's Friday X, you know what I mean? So you got to keep it tight. And keep it tight. It might be cleaner to buy something in the money. Bruce is talking about Intel. Intel, I mean, Jesus knows. I mean, Intel, this thing has been on fire, man.
Yeah.
This thing's been on fire. That MU as well, 8260 there on the MU.
There's the ZIM. I was in that stock for 3 straight days, like milking a effing cow, trying to catch upside in it. I don't have it. Pink, pink, pink.
Oh, and now it moved?
ZIM, yeah. Piece of garbage. Zoom info. Is this oh no, this is not Zoom info. This is Zoom into. Oh yeah, this is it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That is it, no doubt. Baba and Baidu. What about these two things? Have they actually gone up? It doesn't look like it. Let's check in with some of the oil names. They are fading. They're fading, so that didn't last long. Check out that Nvidia again, guys. 230 on the bid for that option. 230 on the bid for that option. This was a good. This was a good trade. This was a good trade, and I think you're probably gonna get some follow through here. See if you can get a dip on this thing, and try to get something in the money. Meta. Yep. Facebook here. Looking good. Amazon. Looking strong. So you might have more fat man rotation here. What are they actually selling?
Let's see.
MD.
Financials down a little bit.
Nah.
Healthcare is the worst group out there.
Yeah, check out Eli Lilly. Remember, Eli Lilly had a big reversal yesterday. Take a look at that Eli Lilly. This thing is kind of trading off here. I kind of like the short on this thing. It sounds insane. 560 puts are going for $2. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I ain't trading no fucking. Let's see these 560. Let's pull up these 560 puts again. The Nvidia here. Again, the Nvidia here. Aaron is saying I got Nvidia 1/5 500 call from a roll earlier this week. No doubt.
Come here.
Keep an eye on that Eli Lilly. I kind of like this thing. But I also that Nvidia here. That Nvidia here. Keep an eye on that one. Let's see if this money came in.
I got those puts shut down on the Lennard. That was a decent trade. That was almost a double. It was not. They were not easy to get out of off of the open. They widened the bid-ask spread. I had to monkey around with them, but it worked.
Nice.
I got to check on LMT. Okay, that's all right. Okay. See if you get on the NVIDIA how much they want to fade this thing. 2 days ago, VWAP. Yesterday's VWAP. Let's mark today's VWAP. They opened it on yesterday's VWAP to the penny, and it ripped. I shouldn't say ripped.
Lilly just got a nice pop here.
Pop. It was a pop. Get rid of that one. Okay.
Short-term trading is talking about Google. What do you guys got? Bring us some trades here. Bring us some trades. John Smith is looking for a dip on that NVIDIA here. Yeah, Google looks good. It looks like, again, concentration on some of the fat man names and selling elsewhere. GS is actually down 2 points. GS is actually down.
All right, long-term holders of Costco, if you have not rolled, today is your freaking day. So if you waited until after earnings, roll it up. I had some protective puts on my position, which are cooked, which is fine by me because the leap is up nicely again. I will potentially consider writing against the leaps up in here, but I want to see how this does. Same thing with Amazon. If you're holding the long term long on it, this is you want to consider writing today.
Right. Right.
That one.
These are all rolls so far.
Excuse me.
BA back to highs, no surprise. 260 on the BA. Let's take a look at oil here. Nvidia here shook everyone out here, so those options went back to where they opened at more or less. So there goes your dip buy there on the Nvidia if you like it. Oil here, it's not really doing much. Again, these high flyers look good. Avgo 1125. There you go. 1125. Doesn't care. Does not care. Nice rally here. Spy.
Lay down.
Take a chill pill, buddy.
GS back to, flat here. Most of the tech names here look strong. Qs, especially because remember, we didn't get the dividend on the Qs. So that's why SPY looks weaker than the Qs does. So in reality, if you add back the $2 on SPY, we're not really down that much. We're down like fucking 50 cents here. So guys, find the rotation here and figure out what they're buying. Did anybody dip by that NVIDIA? Did anybody dip by the NVIDIA?
Negative.
Negative. The Qs paid dividend. What's today? Well, the Qs are trading. The options are trading ex-div today, so they pay on Monday.
XDV. I wanted it to come back to VWAP. No such luck. Just buy Broadcom and go back to bed. That's all you have to do.
Amazon looks fucking strong here. Chris,
Let's see.
you got a position there?
No.
Oh, looky. You got to break this 150.5 level.
PMI coming in less than a minute.
Yep, you got PMI coming out here.
Oh no, PMI.
Bitcoin here trading, 42,100 here. Baidu is still up to 2. Notice fat guys pulled to 10 days after string move or max the 20-day, and then they keep moving. And then I don't know what the hell he just said. Any thoughts on AI resurgence in the next couple of months? That trade last year was healthy for about a month. I mean, that's what all the news lines are going off of. They're talking about, potential being absolutely absurd. Goldman's estimates that today's OPEX will be the largest ever, with over $4.9 trillion of notional options exposure, including $490 billion notional of single stock options, which also kind of gets you to the point where we could just chop up like crazy. That Avgo is nuts. Go Avgo, go Avgo, go. All right, let's see what the guys got going on in the room here. Jesus, any interesting flow so far?
Not really. All rolls.
Rolls.
There hasn't really actually even been any clean bet yet.
PMI's out.
Yeah.
BTC continues to roll down. I don't want to short the
That's
low here.
interesting to me because Bitcoin, well, it hasn't really gone anywhere yet, though.
Yeah,
Net,
no,
right?
Net,
It's
net,
been
net, net, it's
hanging.
just been in a range here.
Yeah.
Nvidia here kind of losing the sauce.
If Bitcoin does
Well,
break down,
sauce.
it's interesting on the liquidity front. You got some more rolling in Bank of America, Citigroup as well. Some rolling there again.
All right, here comes your NVIDIA now. Let's see if they get VWAP here.
Yeah, let's see if they dump it out.
Is underlying saying European Commission to release an additional 1.5 billion euros for Ukraine in the coming days.
Nvidia weekly same day expiration puts.
Puts,
45.
yep. They just
Right at
trashed
the
them.
VWAP,
Options here just got trashed.
as they should.
JPM, GS, and all this stuff flat. Most names just kind of flat here.
Yeah.
BA 259. Let me open up this Gex tool here and see what we got going on over here.
Oh, today's a quad witch, huh?
Yeah, that's what.
Everything
Yeah,
and
it's
its mother
a quad
expiring.
witch.
December's a menagerie.
Today is a quad witch.
Well, all the econ data is out, so now it's just a game of fuckery and chicken.
Yeah, I'm going to sit on hands here until something drops into my lap here.
Lennar has its conference call when?
Oh yeah, the next day, right? That's so weird.
No, it should be this morning, but
No, I'm saying after earnings. Yesterday was earnings, right?
Yeah. So what time is their call today? Is it 11 Eastern?
I have no idea.
I'm out of that trade anyway. That was a double. I'll take
It's
that.
so weird they do it the morning after earnings.
I know. I didn't know that. Had I known that, I probably would not have taken the trade.
Oh, you're better off not knowing it.
Yeah, that's yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's nothing out here. I mean, we might, as things simmer down into the afternoon, get some cleaner activity. But today's a tough one. Today's tough. Today's a messy ass day. I just hope we get on a day like a messy day like today, by accident, we could get some weakness up at the index level. You know, like the indices come in a little bit, but I think I'm asking for too much these days. I mean, short-term sentiment is cooked. You got that short-term composite indicator up over 80.
Oh yeah.
You got Roku. What are these
This is
today?
it's interesting. Interesting activity on the Roku here. They basically gave up everything from yesterday. They gave it all up.
What's down? Yeah, let's see. What do they got going on here? Yeah, December 99 calls. You got opening activity, a little activity on the 95 puts as well. So a little mixed, but keep an eye, see if any more action comes in there.
Check out that Eli Lilly here. I mean, again, kind of falling back here. I still like this thing for a short over the next couple of days.
Right?
But again, you gotta buy some time. Roku, I think you gotta buy some time on those puts too. But I also like those as well. Am I gonna do anything with it? Nope.
The Beast booking. Looks like some more bull flow there. That thing's an animal. Where is it? What? 30.
Netherlands estimating their 2024 funding needs will be around 75 billion.
Booking catches crazy action because you see these small lots, right? And you think it's like piker action, but meanwhile it's like $2 million order because the premium in that thing is, like somebody just, I can't tell if they roll because small contracts, but the September 3500s in booking. So that's basically at the money. You know what those things go for?
If you have to ask, Jay,
What do you mean?
if you have to ask, you can't afford it, bro. Just don't even look.
He paid $390 for those.
See, listen to the excitement in your voice.
$390 for those.
He's gonna have a heart attack.
Buying calls, dishing out $390 in premium.
He's gonna have a heart attack over there.
Fucking A.
Dollar's up a little bit this morning, huh?
Yeah.
Dixie up, SPY down.
Dollar up. Yep. VIX is up. Oh no, VIX is down. Oh, I thought VIX was up a little. VIX is down a little today.
Somebody brought up a divergence in HYG versus the S&P 500. I don't know if that's a thing or not.
Well, I like to watch those things. They tip you off sometimes, but
Sometimes,
they
yeah.
could, sometimes they could be really, really early. Like I give you an example, the AI rip back in, when was that? Summer, spring, whatever it was. Credit gave up on that rally long earlier before that rally topped out. Now, it was a good heads up that the rally wasn't real, but the rally continued for a month and a half, So it's not really actionable, is what I'm saying.
Silvers, are you talking about the HYG divergence? Or are you still talking about Adobe? I'm not sure which one, because I keep glancing back and forth.
But credit has definitely confirmed this rally as opposed
Chris,
to the.
I'm going to freaking ban you from talking about Baba, dude. What are you doing?
No, he's not. See what I mean? And Lucci was scolding me yesterday for yelling that he.
Why yell at him, bro? He's finally got this thing on the ropes, man. Let the boy live. Jeez.
Oh, I thought he was complaining about it. He's making money with it.
He was just talking. He held some overnight too. He's good.
Yeah. Oh, Chris. Okay. I thought you were crying about it again. I told you not to cry yesterday.
Let the boy live.
Let the man live.
No, that's good. I feel better about things.
Lucci, will you encourage him to manage his trade and take his money so we don't have to listen to him cry when they decide to dump Baba back out?
Let's take a preemptive measure here so we can.
Yeah, I think he hit 75. It looks good right now. If you take a look at the tape on Baba
that's
here.
The last group. Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's the only thing sexier than communism is being an altar boy.
Here you go.
Catholic
We got
Church.
a commie rant now out of your buddy Ranchero. Okay, you can't bring up China for longer than 10 seconds without a haircut.
All right, I'm seeing a lot more. Breath here is starting to get a little bit worse. Hutch here is calling out. So again, does it mean anything? I have no idea. Notice Nvidia is back to the high of day, but if you look at the option hasn't fucking moved. The option still is not at the highs. If it crosses 290 though, or sorry, 490, then you'll get your $3 on this option. That could be a decent move there. That was a sick dip buy because the options got down to about $1.25 here, and now you're seeing them at about 2.5 here. So that was pretty special.
You got these are cheap though. Apple same day puts. There's really nothing going on flow wise.
They did bounce the Nvidia off of the VWAP.
General Mills. Let's see.
I am a punk.
Nvidia looks clean. Video's clean. Watch the 490. See if they can hold, 489 and a half here. If they can, it should be good for another run.
We're going to 500.
Oh, you got earnings. It's an earnings bet. Oh, fuck my life.
This Costco is unbelievable.
Oh yeah, there was some news on that. Last they talked about a special dividend for
Yeah,
$15.
$15, dude.
For
$15.
$15. Can you imagine what a flex that is? Like, yo,
You got cash to burn.
Huge
when
flex.
has your company ever given out a $15 fucking dividend? Never.
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 They want that money coming back to the store, man.
Shout out to all the shareholders in Costco.
Silver's got a butterfly going 47, 10, 20, 30 for $1.20. I like that setup, Silvers. Silver's bigger picture thinking, what's your HYG
Latin American data points.
SPY or SPX thought?
November expected
Are you going
6.6%.
to position it all for that?
In October expected -0.9%. Colombian manufacturing production for October expected -5.7%. Industrial production year-over-year for Colombia expected.
Apparently, they did one before.
Sales in Colombia expected
They
-8%.
did special dividends in 2012, 2015, 2017, and 2020 in the amounts of $7, $5, $7, and $10 respectively. So they do this. They fucking do this.
GNW Girl Nancy Walter. That's a $6 financial. There's been some light bull flow in this name of late. Some more buying here.
Colombia industrial
Been acting
production
well as this type of name is going to act. Well-known name, Genworth.
Colombia manufacturing production runs.
He's talking about Columbia manufacturing numbers, okay? My
He
man
just can't
right here.
help himself. He just
I don't want
needs
to hear any of you guys talk macro or fundamental or anything. This guy is filling me in on the Columbia PMI. Only he knows.
You're going to need that. You need to know that before you go, Jay.
Nano here's talking about the UPST. I mean, meh. Goldman here is green, by the way. Let's take a look at that Nvidia here. You might get this might be your dip here on the Nvidia here. Remember, it's still holding 490. I like this thing to go to $3 on the option. I mean, if you can get 491 on this thing, you really might get the gamma coming in on this thing.
This Bitcoin spec play, a couple of you guys rolled the dice on WULF, a little repeat activity there. I don't know why they're buying some with Bitcoin. Well, again, Bitcoin hasn't really. I don't know. I don't know.
What was that noise? You sounded like Chewbacca there for a second.
What I did?
I don't know. You made
I
some
didn't
kind
make
of
a
noise.
Not me. That wasn't me, my friend. Avgo. These are same day Expo 1170s.
Why not? Why not?
Columbia October retail sales at minus 11% versus minus 8% expected.
Retail sales.
Oh, come here.
Rolls-Royce are in the UK covered Rolls-Royce engines to power 70 aircraft as part of a larger Turkish Airlines deal with Airbus for Romeo UK.
Avgo. Look at this. Look at this.
40 points.
Look at this. Next week, 1,200 calls. Almost 400 grand they threw on that.
Doesn't stop.
Oh my God, Avgo. What are you doing? What are you doing to people?
Besides making them rich.
Well, or poor. Depends on how you look at it. Always a couple of ways to look at it. Where's that BTC here? Let's see if BTC popped. BTC is kind of rallying a little bit, 42,200 after hitting about 42,000 flat.
IPG, is it?
Swing short Spotify, Dark Brian is saying, which option do you have on this? Which option do you have on that? Because I like it in general. As long as you got time.
Some time for Poland to implement law changes to unlock more EU aid. Rangers say we need to see reforms and a real change in the situation with regard to the judiciary in Poland.
NVIDIA could be rolling out. You got some puts for next week.
What
480. 480.
480s for next week. You got a couple of orders getting hit right there. That's interesting.
Why is this not working? This fucking thing. Technology. Look at this.
I tried to get filled on those 1170s, and they blew right through me on the Broadcom.
1170s on the Broadcom.
They blew right through my order. They're like, nope, you can't have it. You pay market or you don't get nothing.
I got a whole lot of nothing here.
None, yo.
AI Silver here jumped into the 660 cost, paid 95 cents there. We're rolling on that Costco.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't need to do anything else this year other than just play Costco and Broadcom. That's like the rest of all the other shit that I've done this year is meaningless.
900. You got that Mara seeing a little more action. MARA.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, for next week.
Interesting on the morrow. What 11:45 on that Avgo. By the way, Boeing is at 261.
Guys, anybody in the Lockheed Condor, the 440 is breaking down. So this is an area where I'm going to consider flipping to the short. I got to take care of that.
Nah. Wow, so far it's pretty quiet. Ask Chris, he trades sold some of Baba up there, 90% up position. So it looks like Chris is out. What happened to the Baba?
Yay!
Oh, nice. Nice job, Chris. Shall we go to the beach?
PLTR, you getting a little follow through today on that PLTR? You got some volume there. Mostly same day expo stuff.
Check out that Nvidia here.
Yep.
I mean, it's not the easiest, but
These Broadcom 1170 calls now are freaking 260.
More Avgo, by the way.
Why not?
1147. Fucking Jesus. I still like that Eli Lilly for the short there, but he's not doing much. Nvidia is at the call wall, by the way. 490. 490 is the call wall for Nvidia. FYI. So,
Well, just keep an eye on that, because if all of a sudden they decide that they still want to keep going,
right.
watch them take it.
So keep an eye on that Nvidia. Omar is saying BTC 44,000 soon. It's a tough call, man. It's a tough call. I ain't gonna say yes or no. Somebody's out here buying this 290 call. Somebody threw out about 300 lot in the bid here. Let's see if you hit 491. Anybody in this Nvidia? Anybody?
Negative.
We were talking about getting $3 on the option here. It looks like it's about to
About right
hit.
there.
It's about right there.
You might want to manage the trade.
Yeah, remember you got that call wall here. If that wall doesn't really move up and you don't really get the explosion off this, yes, be careful. That's obviously why a lot of other people are coming in and buying puts. Have you ever seen activity like this on fucking Avgo? I'm seeing $1 million on that $1,200 line roll up for next week.
Avgo can catch action when it gets hot.
That shit
Avgo
is
can-
nuts. There's
Avgo's a beast.
real money getting thrown around over here.
Mm-hmm.
So far, Chris, yeah, SPY trading in a range, but let's
wait. Holy shit. My 1,200 calls for this week are fucking 95 cents by $1.10.
95 cents, and you bought them at what, 30 cents, 28 cents, whatever the
I
fuck
paid
that was.
35 cents for those.
35 cents for that shit? Jesus.
I got
Christ.
125 of them left. Let's see what happens.
That shit is nuts, bro. Mara's up 110% in 6 weeks. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's nuts. That thing's been moving, that Mar.
So the question is do you, if Homeboy's right and BTC goes to 44,000, that Mara's going to be up another, it's going to be up 150%. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
This Avgo is fucking nuts.
I'm going to take a little off.
Ozzy here is doubling down on the Lennar puts going into conference call. When's the conference call on that thing, bro?
Careful. Like in another hour.
Oh, okay. Well, we know Ozzy. Ozzy's a big
Another
boy,
Boeing bull bet. A lot of the
Ozzy's
same names. They just keep peppering.
Ozzy's a big boy. Boeing in the monies here for the end of the year. Jesus. Hopped out the Escalade. Lucci, what do you think about ANF short with time? Currently up 500% on the year, hitting big 15-year level. Listen, A Yeager. I'll tell you what I think of Abercrombie and Fitch, all right? Anybody who shops there is a fucking herb. And the fact that this thing is up 500%, all hands in short. All right, just all hands in short. Just because of how you look when you walk out the motherfucking store. However, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was
I got
shorting Crocs.
BlackRock repeat opening Brett and BlackRock BLK.
Shit, I was shorting Crocs when it came out. The fucking thing went to $90, then back down to 20. But I was short all the way up. It went to $90. Fucking Crocs. Fucking Crocs.
Jesus, Ed's asking for lines on Dash.
Dash.
Yeah.
Is there volume there? Let me see.
Yo, yeah. I met this dude who was cycling Ozempic and HGH last night. I met this dude who was cycling those two at the same fucking time. At the same time. He didn't even know what he was taking. The dude didn't even know what he was taking, bro.
Nothing in
Spaz.
Dash, Ed.
He was a fucking spaz, yeah, man. Like he's just like this the whole time. It's like, bro, calm down, man. What the fuck is
He was
wrong
just
with you?
Fucking tweaking.
It's like I'm in the best shape of my life, man.
You're like you're gonna have a heart attack.
He got on his fucking crotch rocket and got the fuck out of there in an hour. Like the dude came through, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna head out. He's like, I got a stripper staying in my house that I need to kick out. This motherfucker his life was in shambles, bro, but he didn't know it. Nvidia here, fresh eyes on that Nvidia. Man, I think you're gonna get.
Chris is asking me if it's time to short Broadcom. Chris,
Well, he also did it with
please
like
go
8
walk
question
around the
marks.
block. Please
He
go
did it-
walk
he-
around the block.
He asked you with 8 question marks, so he's another one. Chris is also cycling fucking Ozempic and HGH.
Yeah, he is. He's a mess. Whew, that Boeing was 1.1 milli, huh?
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. There's your spy move. The Nvidia tape is slow, but you know they keep coming back here. The weight on the fat man stuff is it's too much here. It's too much here. Anyways, I don't have much, guys. 10 minutes here. We're gonna move to the steam room. Again, remember this is OpEx, so there's gonna be a range here. There's gonna be a wider range here. You just gotta kind of stick around and catch it. Or this is a great time to say, you know what? I'm gonna hit the beach and get the fuck out of here. I mean, the best trade today that I've seen is this Avgo again, which is up another 4%. Insane.
I've got
Nano is talking about an Uber
75 of those
swing.
left.
Nice. Very nice. Nano was talking about an Uber swing. Are we talking about a swing long? I mean, shit. It looks like it's still paying. Tesla high of day. Very interesting. Very interesting, but looks more like chop to me. Snapping pins here, doing absolutely nothing. Nvidia's having problems at that 490 area. Remember, you got a call wall sitting there at that 490 area on the Nvidia.
Let's see, what is this?
But is it worn enough to go long though? Is my question. Because the tape to me is just trash here, Chris. In my opinion,
Only 1 point down.
they're still coming after that Mara though.
Mara.
Still coming after that
Oh,
Mara.
look at the Netflix.
Fresh eyes.
It is moving.
Okay, Aaron is saying, any chance you guys would offer a limited herb access where the tools and chat are disabled, but we can watch the stream in the steam room? That's interesting. I'll let the guys answer that. The guys will hit you up on that one. Do I think so? I mean, you answered it yourself. You would say would offer a limited herb access. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't do it, in my opinion. Right. Shocked is saying next 2 weeks you're going to have some Christmas volume in short weeks. I agree. So John Smith is saying, I've been scooping SPY long of lows. Think we pop green and retest near yesterday's high. Well, remember, SPY's got the dividend. So remember this, bro. Add the $2 back. Add the $2 back, and you're pretty much already there. So what exactly are you saying? You know what I mean? And remember, look at the rest of this stuff. You know, you're not getting similar tape to yesterday. And that was just buy fucking everything.
Yeah, Tesla, interesting September action. I can't tell if it rolls out any December stuff, but you got some September buying on Tesla. You get some spec action coming into this LAZR.
Laser.
Cheap name.
By the way, take a look at NVIDIA, guys. Take a look at NVIDIA, guys. Here's your push. Here's your push. Here's your push off that call wall here. This thing pretty much hit 492. Very nice move up. Very nice move up. I don't think this is going to slow down here, considering the fact that there's not much other shit to roll into. Question is where could it go? Could it go to
I think
500?
I think you could get to 500. Yes.
Wow. Wow. Interesting. Chris here is short Avgo. You're short Avgo? Wow. All right. Let's root for Chris here on the short Avgo. Let's see if they roll up that call wall on NVIDIA. If they roll up that call wall on NVIDIA, look out.
A little Roku opening bet for next week. Calls.
Fresh highs, NVIDIA. Fresh highs, NVIDIA. Who's on this? That was your trade. All right. Now, SPY's also looking. Remember, pre-market programs on SPY started at about 471. Take profits is in the put right on the NVIDIA. I love that trade, take profits. So you were listening to Ron Chero this morning, and that's great. I love that trade, bro. I love that trade. That way you don't even have to deal with this shit. Just fucking sell the puts.
Oh, there's a nice Avgo put sweep finally.
Was that December 22nd, 11:30s?
That's somebody taking some winnings and saying, okay, let's get it on the other side.
Yep. Carvana, repeat action for next week, CVNA. Carvana, they hit those May 75s again yesterday. Boeing, more buying.
On the dipper.
Where's Boeing? Oh, these are leaps in Boeing. Jan 2025 330s. I think we saw these a couple of days ago, too.
Leaps on Boeing?
Yeah, 2025s.
Jan 2025s for the Jesus Christ.
But, it could be rolling at this point. The stock has been up every day, a little flow every day. Somebody's making money, probably rolling them out. Citigroup. Mounting activity in Citigroup. It's unbelievable. Oh, Zim. You know what stock, guys? I thought it was that I've been playing the Zoom Info, the ZI. Zim is a tanker. That's what I was getting confused. Shipper, whatever the hell it is. I got a little more Tesla buying and a little more buying in that Mara. Tesla is seeing some decent action. Let's look at Mara. I mean, America catch size. This is not really size, but definitely an interest there.
Momo Scanner, we got an active signal, Tesla and laser calls. Laser calls, Tesla and laser calls. What's the
Laser
reference
beam.
price? What is the reference price on the Tesla? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, so we got a bunch of sweeps here on the Tesla. Looks like the reference price is $252.65. Let's take a look at Tesla here. 262.65. Remember, pre-market action got it up to about 254. SPY's on its way back up too. I think you hold this NVIDIA still. It looks like SPX call wall kind of moved up here. Just saying. But it's 20 handles from here, which is basically what Homeboy was talking about, which is pretty fucking far up. Keep an eye on the NVIDIA here, 492 on the NVIDIA. Let's keep an eye on the active signal for the Tesla. And then we can also look at the GEX tool here for the Tesla. And we can see Tesla's at the call wall. Tesla's at the call wall here too. So you got some interesting things going on here. GX at the call wall, Tesla at the call wall, and NVIDIA at the call wall.
Get some unusual buying in, sweeper buying in a biotech, SNDX, Sam, Nancy, David, X-Ray.
Don't go red on your Avgo, bro. Don't go red on your Avgo. Richard Vargas saying, "What do you think about AMD added to GEX tool?" Remember, we're slowly working on adding each ones, but those will come with time. It takes work. Somebody said BTC broke 42. I'm still not convinced of that short right there. Take a look at the NVIDIA here, still looking good. 42. It's almost back at highs. Remember, the Tesla here. We got an active signal on the Tesla. It's basically still right here. This looks very slow. This looks very slow. It's just kind of slowly creeping here. NVIDIA. 493 on the NVIDIA. Somebody just bought 40 calls for next year on fucking Bank of America. Yo, have you guys ever thought to yourself, like, what if we never pull back? Has the thought come to your mind yet that what if we never pull back? Like, never.
Once I start having those thoughts, it's time to buy long-term put protection on SPY, diamonds, and/or Qs.
Oh, I hear you, bro. I hear that.
There's no such thing as never in life.
Okay, I guess in the short term vicinity here, that everybody's just waiting. Like, all right. I don't know. Sometimes I look at this flow, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what? I forgot about that shop. Where's that shop? Somebody called out the Melly here. Shopify's trading around $77. I mean, this is a breakout. This is definitely a breakout.
It looks good, shop. It didn't even get hot, and it looks good.
Melly's just talking about this bull flag, and I don't disagree with you on the Melly here. This thing could go to 1,700, and remember that'll happen in one day. That'll happen in one day. Take profits here. Call that out. Thanks for calling that out. Take profits. Do you have a position in Melly? Are you? Why you? All right, guys, we're gonna move over to the steam room here. Hopefully, we'll see you in there. You guys know what you need to do. Free trial. Well, not a free trial, but it's pretty much next to free. Hop on over there, and we will see you Friday. It should be a good day, man. It should be a good day. We'll see what's going on. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you in the room.
Later.